Search Assistant found a Valvoline Express and car wash that you can buy with $42,500 down and net $221,000 per year after making your loan payments. Now this assumes you use a 10-year, 11.5% interest, 2.5% down SBA loan to buy this $1.7 million business that's advertising over $500,000 in annual cash flow. This well-located combo oil change car wash features 90-foot long tunnel wash, 22 vacuums, and the oil change features 3 drive-through bays. Now, this location is leased rather than owned, so they pay $11,300 per month in rent, which should be included in the numbers already. And since this location is so important to the business, the SBA is going to require that you have a lease that is equal to or longer than the term of the loan. So if the business doesn't already have a 10-year or greater lease, you're going to need to negotiate a new lease, or if the lease is not assignable, which in a lot of cases it isn't, you might need to negotiate a new lease. And along with the loan process, the landlord is going to have to sign a form that essentially says they're subordinated to the SBA. And what happens is landlords often use this as a negotiation piece. They know that you need them to get the deal done. So deals typically include a pretty significant increase in rent as a part of the transaction. So keep that in mind. Now this facility, it's really nice. The listing actually has a lot of pictures. They have solar panels over the entire roof of the facility. They say that saves them about 60 to 70% of their utility costs, which is great. And I think that those expenses are probably pretty meaningful to a business like this. So car wash uses a lot of energy, but it's also probably in the rent. The landlord is probably charging a higher rent because that solar system is there. So I'm not sure if the net benefit is there or not. So this business doesn't give us any information about the employees. We don't know how many employees they have, but considering it's listed for 3.4 times cash flow, it makes me think that at least the owner is acting as the general manager, which is good for us. And everyone uses that phrase, don't buy a job. You know, buying a job where you're essentially the CEO or president of the location, we think is exactly what you should be doing rather than looking for these 100% absentee deals. We think the way to get to a $10 million portfolio of, you know, car washes and oil change would be to go in, buy your first, run it, and then grow it to multiple locations over time. We think you end up actually going a lot further that way than focusing on the exclusively absentee holdco model. So reach out if you want to buy a business together, or check out our search assistant to find more like this one.